Hello, Lynn Watts here with Wyatt the Wonder Dog Books. And today I want to talk again about Stories to Learn by the lesson plan book that has lesson plans, ASCA aligned lesson plans for all 9 of the Wyatt Wonder Dog books. So today I want to talk in particular about Wyatt the Wonder Dog Learns About Friendship. And this is obviously a great book to use any time of the year, but especially early on in the school year when kids are meeting each other, making new friends. And there's always someone who is new to the school, who doesn't have any friends yet, or for whatever reason is having difficulty making friends. And this is a great book for the entire classroom. Of course, all the books you could use individually in some individual sessions, but I think that friendship, of course, is a great topic to use across all grade levels early on in the school year. So in this particular book, it is about a new student at school. It is right here, Amy, who is a cat at a school where everyone else seems to be a dog. And so, of course, there becomes the issue of what is it like not only to be new, but to feel like you're not really part of the whole program there, where everybody else has something in common that she doesn't, or at least it appears to be that way. So Wyatt sort of is concerned about her because she's tried some things, they're not working, and he sort of takes her under his wing in terms of helping her to figure out what she needs to do to make some friends. And of course, he introduces her and helps her to get involved. So it's a great book to talk about not only friendship, but also about diversity, about how we're all alike in some ways and how we're all different in some ways, and how you can be friends even with someone who is very different from you. So, of course, that can easily become one of the activities that you do. And in fact, that activity is in the back of the book, where you can partner up students and suggest that they figure out ways that they are alike and ways that they are different, and then talk about friendship. So in the lesson plan book, Stories to Learn by, there are lots more activities and other ways to approach the issue of friendship. Just like all of the lesson plans in this book, it's aligned with ASCA standards. It lists the materials that you're going to use. It has essential questions so you know what you can discuss. And then it has several different activities, one of which is writing a a best friend, and describing characteristics of a good friend. A great activity for discussion about how to be a good friend, and how to make friends. There's also some other activities about empathy and using that in friendship. And as always, there is a assessment to see what students have learned in the lesson. There's a word search because kids love word searches. And there is several coloring sheets, which kids can color, younger kids can color, but also answer the questions at the top of the sheet to help them think about friendship and how they go about making friends. So again, just like with all the books, you could use one book a month as a theme. You can use it across the grade level so that you're not trying to create, new and different things for every single grade level. In addition, if you buy this as a combo pack, it comes with all 9 of the Wyatt the Wonder Dog picture books. It includes the Wyatt puppet. All right, here's a puppet. And the younger kids, of course, love puppets. Great ways to interact. Older kids, a great way to, if you're not using puppets, is to do role plays. All right, so very similar kind of way to help kids learn the skills that they need so desperately, really, in this day and age when we're all on so many computers, but we don't know how to talk, to introduce ourselves, to make a friend, to invite somebody to play with. Just a perfect opportunity to teach those things to kids in the classroom. So I would definitely encourage you to go to the website, wyattthewonderdog.com, look on the shop page. You can find a combo pack where you can get all of the books together with the Stories to Learn by lesson plan book and the puppet, and you'll be set for an entire school year. So, as always, thanks so much for everything you do to benefit children and make their lives better. And thanks so much for listening.